Welcome friends to the Do Less Be More channel. I'm Amy and this is the final week of the 8 Weeks to Simplify Your Life challenge. So over the past 7 weeks together, we've simplified our physical and digital spaces. We've reduced the complexity found in our daily interactions and how we relate to others. We've worked to simplify how we manage our time as well as our finances. We've decluttered the mind and simplified taking care of our physical well-being. And in this week, to round it all out, we're going to simplify our spiritual and emotional well-being. So our spiritual bodies are our connection to source energy. If we are not intentionally keeping that connection clear and open through daily spiritual practices, our lives get complicated, and that shows up as mental and physical blocks. So source energy is tapped into through our spiritual bodies, which is then interpreted emotionally through our emotions, understood mentally, and then ultimately expressed physically. If the energetic information cannot flow fluidly from source or the universe into our mental body because we aren't open and facilitating emotional and spiritual well-being for ourselves, our overall health can get mucky. It gets complicated. Simplicity in our well-being is all about facilitating a harmonious and holistic state of being. As important as it is to take care of our mental health and our muscles and bones and tissues, we must also exercise our intuition and practice emotional intelligence. Things can get complicated when we are ignoring or deprioritizing vital aspects of ourselves like spirit and emotion. So this week, in order to simplify our spiritual and emotional well-being, these are the 3 activities I have to offer you. The first is called a MicroJoy. The second is the Ho'oponopono prayer, and the third is called 3 Good Things. So our first option is to incorporate MicroJoys into your daily experience. I like to define a MicroJoy as a simple happiness inducer, felt with as many of the senses as possible. It's a short activity that takes no more than 5 minutes that allows you to connect with the present moment and life's simple pleasures. The goal here is to really tune into connecting with each of your 5 senses in the present moment. When we do this, there are 2 potent benefits. One is the appreciation and joy we experience by simply being present. And the other is our heightened intuition. The more we tune into the 5 conventional senses on a regular basis, the easier it will be to connect to our 6th sense. So, if you're going to choose to focus on MicroJoys this week, I want you to make a list of your simple pleasures and schedule at least 1 5-minute MicroJoy into your calendar every day so that you don't forget. Okay, and then when it's MicroJoy o'clock, choose something from your list and enjoy it guilt-free. For some inspiration here, 2 examples of my own MicroJoys. So I love sitting and watching my guinea pigs eat lettuce. Okay, I just sit and watch them, observe them being very present. Their cute little faces crunching away makes me giggle every time. I also love just sitting on a bench outside facing the sunshine as I close my eyes and breathe deeply, listening to the wind and feeling the rays of the sun kiss my skin. Okay, so that's a MicroJoy. The next option that I have for you is the Ho'oponopono prayer. This traditional Hawaiian prayer is a very humbling, simple, but powerful practice to bring your consciousness into a state of forgiveness, grace, gratitude, and humility. It goes like this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. So these 4 phrases are simply repeated over and over. So I recommend sitting down for a 15 to 20 minute meditation to speak this prayer mentally or out loud to yourself like a mantra. Focus intently, feel into the meaning, and connect with the power behind each phrase. You may choose to follow along with a recorded meditation. There's plenty out there, so I will leave a couple recommended tracks to pray along with in the description of this video for you. The last option is a nightly gratitude practice called 3 Good Things. I recommend doing this with your loved ones at dinner or at the end of the day for yourself as the last thing before you go to sleep. It's a simple practice. All that's required is to name 3 good things that happened today. Essentially, this is taking time to notice gifts of magic from the universe. So 3 things that you're grateful for that happened in your day's experience. As busy humans, we can get easily lost in the day-to-day hustle bustle, and the negative, the stress, the frustrations. They can all add up pretty quick. So to counteract the negativity and to infuse more appreciation of life's magic into our awareness, naming 3 good things helps to be more mindful throughout the day by looking for the gifts that the universe is bestowing on us. In doing so, we're making a concerted effort to pay attention to what is good in our life. The more that we can focus intently on the good things, especially during challenging times, the more readily we will vibrate at a higher, more positive frequency, welcoming in more good things. Like attracts like, right? So to recap, your 3 options this week for activities to try out are MicroJoys, the Ho'oponopono prayer, and the 3 good things exercise. So go ahead and choose one now and let me know in the comments which one you're going to focus on. Now into our weekly journal prompts. Number 1, what fears do I have that are holding me back in life? Explore where these fears may have originated from and if they're based in truth or reality. Write about what infusing that fear with love and compassion might look and feel like. Number 2, for what and to whom am I ready to offer forgiveness? This may be forgiveness to your past self, to someone who is no longer in your life, or to a loved one that you've had a recent conflict with. Explore what your heart is ready to extend forgiveness for and how that feels. And the last journal prompt for you this week is, how can I love myself more? I hope these journal prompts and the week's activities will help you attune to spirit and your soul or higher self as you carefully unravel yourself from complex emotional and spiritual blocks. Thank you everybody so much for watching and coming along with me on this 8 weeks to simplify your life challenge. Please hit that like button and share this video challenge with the people you care about, because the collective benefits when more individuals commit to the process of simplification. Remember to keep it simple this week and every week. Choose just one activity to focus on. Don't overwhelm yourself with doing too much at once. Take time to reflect and journal every day. And be compassionate with yourself as you connect with your spiritual and emotional bodies this week to simplify your overall well-being. If you're feeling motivated to continue your simplification journey with me, I invite you to book a free 30-minute discovery call so we can explore your goals together. The link to book is in the description of this video for you. As well, if you feel called to begin another round of this challenge, invite a friend along for the ride and try out new activities together for accountability. Simplifying our lives is an ongoing commitment, much as any practice or lifestyle choice is. Each time you commit to this life simplification challenge, you will deepen your self-knowing and experience more joy, deeper life satisfaction, and greater appreciation for all the simple things life has to offer.